Dr. Raymond Omollo, the Principal Secretary for Internal Security and National Administration, inaugurated the regional office of the Private Security Regulation Authority in Kisumu. The purpose of establishing this security institution is to uphold high training standards and foster an understanding of the legal framework. During the event, Dr. Omollo presented certificates to the first group of individuals who qualified in security-related matters. Fazul, the Director General, emphasized that providing private security services with distinct identifiers similar to the police and optimizing their operations will lead to improved compensation, contrasting with the current scenario of receiving minimum wage. Kisumu East MP Shakir Shabir was also present and expressed the need for the security institution to adequately compensate officers for their services and ensure they are updated on security matters.
First, I want to appreciate the leadership of the Private Security Regulatory Authority, led by Bwana Fazul, and the players in the private security sector. It's not every other day that you get to see all the important officers who look after us at the very basic level gathered here, and not just to ensure that everything to do with security is properly in place, but to have a number of you graduate having undergone a training based on a curriculum that has been developed by yourselves, of course, in conjunction with the government. It is a new level that we are taking the private security matters to. And the other thing is to just appreciate the fact that we are all here to witness this important occasion. It's another huge step forward in our reform agenda for the private security sector, which remains a critical cog in the larger national security framework. As you are all aware, this journey took a significant turn a few weeks ago when we launched a standardized training curriculum for our private security guards. The enhancement of regulations and standards within this sector not only ensures the safety and well-being of our citizens, but also contributes significantly to the overall stability and resilience of our nation. Today, we are making another statement on the accountability front by introducing the mandatory registration of private security guards. And I want us to mark that mandatory registration of private security guards. This essential step will not only foster a higher level of professionalism within the industry, but also provide a structured framework for monitoring and regulating their activities while on duty. And we all witnessed, as you swore, the oath that was read to you by the leadership of the ACK Church. Ladies and gentlemen, we recognize that private security guards can be cogent partners for maintenance of law and order. That is why we have come out strongly to prescribe this move to better track, evaluate, and elevate the quality of their services within our communities. We have initiated the process of issuing security force numbers to private security officers who have successfully completed training in accordance with the private security training curriculum. This number serves as a distinctive identifier designed to streamline the recognition of private security officers by the general public and also to facilitate the government's ability to monitor and manage licensed private security personnel effectively. So that going forward, even for the public it becomes very clear to identify who a private security guard is, just like we do with our police officers. However, ladies and gentlemen, this alone is not sufficient to drive the desired outcomes and transformation within this industry. We must delve deeper into the core issues to truly bring about meaningful change. Yet again, this is why we are keen on ensuring an appropriate training environment that will guarantee that our private security officers receive the necessary skills, knowledge, and ethical understanding required to navigate even the most complex situations.
The product that was lowly paid, the product that did not have the welfare taken care of, it's a completely different product. Now, of the 1 million private security officers, each one of them will have a unique identification number, that we call it the guard force number, that is very personal to the guard. And we expect by the time they have been trained, vetted, and they have graduated, and the government has issued them with a guard force number, we will not be talking about the concept of the minimum wage. Now we'll be talking about living wage.
Today, I'm very proud to be part and parcel of this private security, exercise, and I'm told by the DG, Wanafazolo, who is known for a long time, that this is one of the various training centers that have been opened in the country. Private security is the keystone of security here in Kisumu, and it must be the basis and the foundation of all security. The only problem we have, Wana PS, is our security guard. Tunaita askari, tunaita nini. The poor guys, they have got nothing. Some of them wanatembe na rungu, they have not eaten, their salary is very low, there are no security, there is no insurance, kuna kitu chochote. Hao maskini wanasimama on the front line, and they are there between the violence and themselves. So I was talking to the CEO, and he shows us that we are putting together regulations. In the 11th Parliament, we proposed this bill, and it went through with some amendments in 2016. We had also proposed at that time that our security guards, not all of them, some very selected professionals, be given access to firearms. I know this issue of firearms has been very emotive, but I think when I see PS, there is what is called good holders of firearms, and there are those called bad holders of firearms. So when PS, I think what we need to do, if you go to Uganda, you go to the other places, you can see that this is happening. And I've spoken to the CEO. I'm going to forward an amendment in the Parliament to have this thing sorted out.